Good afternoon, and welcome to this week's edition of Enrichment, where we talk to small business owners and entrepreneurs on strategies and best practices. Although small businesses are often at a disadvantage when competing with the bigger companies, they can have one advantage. They can always be smarter than their competition. So let's get right to it. This week, our subject is, are you truly branding? Or are you just blending? Look at me, look at me. Any parent or anyone who's been around young children has heard this cry. Give me your attention. Stop whatever you're doing. Pay attention to me. We'd like to think that we outgrow this need for attention, but many of us don't. Now, yes, there is a sizable group of people who prefer to stay in the shadows, avoiding the limelight, but especially in business, that won't get you very far. As difficult as it may be for some, standing out is critical for success. Now, as Americans, we tend to believe in the American trope of the rugged individual. Set your own style, chart your own path. In reality, very few of us actually do this. Even when we think we're playing the rebel and going against the grain, in most instances, we're just following the crowd. Now, when I was a college student, and you can tell that was a while ago, but at that time, I wore my hair long. I favored an army surplus jacket, and I definitely inhaled. However, rather than doing my own thing, I was really just copying what everyone in my generation was doing. Sure, we stood out from the mainstream adult establishment. But when push came to shove, we graduated from college, and when the rent came due, we cut our hair, put on a suit, excuse me, and settled down. But there were a few then, as now, who chose a different path. Some people have the courage and the confidence to stand out from the crowd and be different. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, there are a couple of prominent examples. Jeff Bezos recognized the promise of e-commerce long before anyone else. And then there was also Anita Roddick, founder of The Body Shop. She saw the confluence of trends that foretold the appeal of green products in the beauty business and created a whole new industry. Each of these people had one thing in common. They refused to blend in. A recent article in Inc. explored the fact that everything, from cars to buildings to brands, look more and more the same. Unless you're a dedicated car aficionado, you'd be hard-pressed to easily pick out one model from another. In 1996, 40% of cars were monochromatic, meaning they were black, white, silver, or gray. Today, it's 80%. If you want to see a movie this year, let's hope you're into superheroes. Otherwise, your choice is going to be a little limited. The next time you book through Airbnb, look carefully and you'll notice a trend. As described by Laura Slotz, writing in her Tumblr Modern Life Spaces, you'll see white walls, raw wood, Nespresso machines, bare brick, open shelving, and Edison bulbs. Take the same survey the next time you hit your local coffee shop. You'll see the same decor from one to another. In fact, even people are looking the same. Rebecca Jennings, writing for Vox, calls this trend the Instagram face. Everyone is using the same digital filters and enhancements, so only your mother could tell you apart from all the others. Finally, even brands. The one thing that is supposed to set you apart are all starting to look alike. The homogeneity of brands has led to a term that marketing experts referred to as blending. As I've said many times, if you don't stand out, you'll just blend in. Conformity will lose out to creativity every time. When others are average, that's your cue to be extraordinary. Edith Wharton, American author and first woman to win the Pulitzer Prize in fiction for The Age of Innocence, said, "True originality consists not in a new manner, but in a new vision. Well, I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to further discuss anything regarding this topic or any small business strategy, reach out to me at rich@speakingofsuccess.us. And before I forget, I'm excited to tell you that my book, Build Your Rep, is now available in paperback and ebook through Amazon. In Build Your Rep, I provide step-by-step guidance showing you how to immediately enable prospective clients to recognize what you do, how to quickly educate them so they truly understand, and finally, how to persuade them that you have the solutions to their problems. I urge you, give it a read and let me know what you think. And feel free to reach out with any questions. All right, well, that's it, folks, for today, and I hope to see you all next week. Take care and God bless. Bye.